All right, so today we're working on the rear suspension for this vehicle. So the first thing I need to do is capture the dimensions from that rear hub that it's going to be interfacing with and draw a sketch to figure out what my spacing is going to be. And the primary constraint here is the axles and leaving clearance for the mid-engine and the turbos. So this is the wheel spacing from the center of the diff to the outer hub. So I just need to grab all these bolt dimensions, and the profile of this interface is going to be exactly identical to the profile of the hub. So the one mechanical function that this arm is going to serve is it's going to capture the bearing on the input drive shaft. So I need to have a really precise interface on there for the bearing seat, and the bearing will be fixed, and then the drive shaft will be rotating around it. So now that I have all that spacing and interface correct, I need to start thinking about the shape of the arm. And I want it to be a Y arm. This is what they run on old school Porsche 911s. And you want the angle of the Y to be pointed from wheel to wheel. So that's what you see there. The little red dot in the center is the origin. That feature on the right is the hub, and then that triangle represents a line that intersects from wheel to wheel. And so I'm just grabbing some bushing dimensions. So one side of the Y-arm is going to be riding on a bushing, the outboard side, and then the inboard side of the Y-arm is going to be riding on a spherical bearing. And the reason for that is it's going to make the mounting points on the chassis a lot simpler because that spherical bearing can be vertical, whereas the bushing needs to be at an angle. And so I'm just playing with some dimensions here to make sure it's going to clear everything and there's plenty of room to mount that hardware.